House of Black were able to defeat the Bang Bang Gang, getting a Trios Championship title shot. But who's going to be the third man, brother?
As Christian Cage celebrates the biggest holiday of the year, what news does he have for the AEW universe?
Deonna Purrozzo, Thunder Rosa, no DQs. Who would come out on top? All that and more on the Grapple-Sauce podcast. Hit it, Dave.
Hey, Daver here. Welcome to the show.
Hey, this guy is Chad.
And Chandler's back as well. How we doing, Dave?
We're doing all right. Collision has continued to be a worthy watch for me. They've got story advancement, good matches. That little bit of hiccup we had a couple weeks ago hopefully was a thing of the past. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm really glad they got their crap together. And had a lot of fun watching this episode. How about you guys?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I guess we'll continue doing the reviews. We were that close to figuring something else out.
Yeah, I agree. This one was pretty dang good. I feel like they actually pulled it out for the 1 year anniversary. So, yeah, nothing but praise. This was a pretty good episode. Might have had like a few lulls, and the crowd kind of sucked from time to time, but all in all, pretty good show.
Yeah, they were pretty hot for John Moxley. He's from Ohio, right? Or no?
Cleveland.
Yeah. So that was where they got really loud for the BCC match. But yeah, 1 year anniversary. That's weird. It feels like they've been around longer than a year.
Right? Yeah, it's been a weird, tumultuous year.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it started out being CM Punk's show.
Yeah.
Now he has been wiped from their history books. We'll get to it, but I really like that montage video package of all the highlights of the past year. Yep, not a foot or a anything of CM Punk in any shot of that. So
he was still in the news this weekend though.
Oh yeah.
that was actually kind of a fun show.
Yeah, I wish I'd watched it. It looked pretty good.
Yeah. So what do you think of Clash at the Castle, Chad?
It was good. It was a lot of fun. I like they're only like 3 hours. They go by. Like I said, I don't have to watch the product a whole ton because their video game package is so on point. Like before each thing. Yeah, they had one title change. The women's tag teams, the local favorites won that, and then Piper lost her match, and of course Drew lost his. And I thought the place was gonna friggin' riot. That was a good finish.
Mm-hmm.
And did you get to see the finish to the Cody match at all, Chandler?
No, I didn't.
No, I was kind of interested to see what you thought because great match. I quit. Beatdown. And then at the end, AJ's handcuffed to the top rope, and Cody just has the steel steps and he's gonna hit him. And then AJ's like, "Nope, I quit." Like without even taking the shot. So I was kind of curious if you like thought that would have lessened AJ a little, or like getting quitting without actually taking the shot.
No, because that's what happened with Christian, right?
Yeah.
In that I Quit match he had with Adam Copeland. I mean, it was a bit more brutal, but he was gonna spike him over the head, and then he's like, I quit." So that's the WWE version of that spot. So
Yeah.
no, I don't think that lessened anything.
Yeah, so I was watching a different show, and that person was wishing he took the beating, but I'm like, those men beat the hell out of each other, and to me, it's like I'm handcuffed to the rope, I'm in an unwinnable situation. Let's just not take the beating, and then of course Cody hit him anyways because
whatever, he can take it.
Yeah, let's see. I think I read AJ Styles is going to be in some indie promotion coming up after his I Quit match. I'm looking for the article. Um, let's see. I can't remember what I read. I should have had it queued up, but yeah, he was going to be at a indie show after this. I wonder what his contract status is, or if he's really gonna stick around. Um, yeah, I don't know.
They're just kind of letting them do that now. So I imagine he just is like, hey, I want to go
Yeah.
want to go do a couple indie shows. I'm sure a lot of people are kind of fantasy booking that he'll go back to TNA for a little bit, just for a little
Hmm.
cup of coffee. So we'll see how
Yeah.
that goes.
Hang out with the Hardys.
Yeah, they're not our problem anymore.
Yep, yep. I like to make the joke. Remember when AEW's biggest problem was Jeff Hardy's DUI?
Hmm. Good times, I imagine. Good times.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, but yeah, Jeff Hardy showed up at TNA, done with AEW. I mean, it was like a cool nostalgia hit to have him in AEW with the original music and everything, but he didn't do very great. I He's lost a step for sure. Not as much as Matt,
Yeah, yeah,
but
but yeah, no, and it seems like Tony just booked him like a fan would book him. Like he just put him into like honestly matches maybe he shouldn't have. A lot of like really kind of hardcore stuff, and it's like yeah, I don't know. I feel like the his booking didn't help it either. But
No, not particularly.
no. But yeah. You guys want to get into Collision?
Heck
yeah,
yeah.
Oh, I did want to bring up real quick Clash at the Castle. I saw Jade Cargill had some pretty major botches during that match. Uh, Messed up a springboard, uh,
yeah. Yeah,
something
it's
else.
weird though. Like Damian Priest had a very similar thing in almost the same spot too.
Yeah, they're kind of
Really?
thinking the ropes were slippery or something like that.
Yeah.
Was it Michael Nakazawa?
Probably.
But
Um,
I watched the match. Yeah, I don't know. I just think maybe her ceiling as a wrestler just isn't as high as a lot of other people. Like Bianca looked amazing. I haven't seen her wrestle in a while, and I was like, oh my god, she's still getting better. Like
Hmm.
she was incredible when I was watching a lot a few years ago, and I'm like, holy geez, she's even better now. Like the acrobatics she's throwing into her matches now, I was just like, wow, mind blowing.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I hope I'm kind of hoping the loss of the tag team maybe starts a split between the two, and they can get back to singles action.
yeah, yeah, that might
They'll
work
start
better.
feuding over it.
Yeah,
Yeah. But yeah, back to Collision here. Let's see, they were shoot, can't remember the town, but Ohio, Moxley's home state. Uh, Another cold open. That's kind of their thing now. They pretty much quit doing the intros very often. We got Christian Cage right off the bat. The 1 year anniversary of Collision. Um, let's see. Uh, yeah, we had Mother Wayne. Or no, not yet. Uh, that was later on. But yeah, he says the 1 year anniversary of Collision. 1 year ago, he won the TNT Championship in the first episode, which he did not. Kill Switch won it from Wardlow.
Hmm.
And he guarantees we will witness why AEWs were the best wrestled. He says Christian Cage's Collision is going to be very special. Uh, then we get into an 8-man tag. We got the BCC. All 4 members back in action together against TMDK of New Japan, Rocky Romero, and Lio Rush. I guess all of them from New Japan. Nigel, right off the bat, got me good. He says, Bryan Danielson used to be vegan, but he ended up eating brie. And like, it stunned Tony Schiavone a little bit. He like just was like, okay, yeah, pretty good stuff. Started off with Danielson and Lio Rush. Man, Leo is such a quick dude. But Danielson's a veteran, and he kind of put Leo in his place. Wheeler Yuta and Rocky Romero chopped the crap out of each other. Claudio takes out both TMDK members at the same time. Danielson gets the label lock on Shane Haste of TMDK, but he gets to the ropes and he gets some yes kicks from Danielson. Danielson gives Rocky Romero a top rope atomic drop, which I really kind of liked. Claudio gives everyone an uppercut except for Lio Rush. Kind of went on a little rampage there. Moxley gives Shane Haste a cutter. And then Nichols gets one from TMDK. Then pile driver to Nichols for a 2 count. Lio Rush gives John Moxley a frog splash for a 2 count. Claudio gets Rocky Romero in the giant swing. Moxley gives Lio Rush a Death Rider with a little help from Claudio for the win. Yeah, had a lot of fun. Fun match. Good to see you, Lio Rush. I'm glad I got a little exposure to TMDK. They're not just the other guys with Zack Sabre Jr. to me now. Yeah, they're double champions too, which is pretty
Yeah.
cool. New Japan Strong and New Japan Tag Champs. So that's got to mean something. Then we got Moxley getting on the mic. He says Forbidden Door is Naito's last chance. He's going to finish Naito and finish his career and put him in a pine box and bury his ass once and for all. Yeah, cool to hear Moxley. He was pretty out of breath, but yeah, I had a lot of fun with this match. What do you all think?
Yeah, it was a really good opener, I thought. It was an interesting combination of styles, having Rush and the TMDK guys in there against, kind of the down and dirty BCC. That was really fun for me. And I love their entrance. I've always had like when we went to Wrestle Dream and we got stopped when we were entering because Claudio entered right in front of us. Ever since then, I was like, oh, this entrance is doper than I thought. So, yeah, right from the get-go, I was like, oh, this is gonna be a good show. And yeah, it set the tone for the night, and I really got into it. And I liked Mox's out of breath violent promo at the end, and I'm kind of excited to see him and Naito and at Forbidden Door, which is the point. So cool.
Yeah, I thought this was a fine match. I'm not the biggest fan of these big let's get all the BCC out there and have a match, right? Because like they're just fine tag matches, but this is pretty good. All I kind of took away from this was Claudio would be great for that Owen Hart tournament coming up. That would be pretty fun. And then I really liked seeing Lio Rush in the mix of all that. That was pretty good. And then that promo at the end was pretty fun. Like it was one of the best Moxie promos we've gotten in a while.
Yeah, it was good. People are saying that the uh, winner of the Naito Moxley match has kind of been given away because Moxley isn't in the G1 climax.
Huh.
And
Is
usually
Naito?
yes.
Oh, maybe yeah, a
So
little bit, a little bit.
I think there's been 4 times in the whole history where the champion wasn't in the, and that's going back to like early 90s. So
Oh.
Yeah, so they're saying that might be a little bit of a hint there, and they maybe shouldn't have announced that before
Yeah.
before the match happened. But
That's fine. It's fine.
yeah, I mean, then we get Moxley back, you know, fighting for something AEW related.
Mhm.
Man, I kind of wouldn't mind him taking that belt off Okada, honestly.
I would want someone else, like maybe like Kenny Omega take that belt off Okada, but
Yeah.
Moxie's
Yeah, that
not a
would.
bad show.
Yeah,
Honestly, I
yeah,
kind of like to see with Brian Danielson's days numbered, maybe do like a little BCC Civil War with Mox and Danielson having another match. That'd be kind of good.
That would be fun.
ooh, yeah. I'm into that. But yeah, good match. Set the tone. Real fun for me. After that, we get a video package recap of Roosh and MJF's beef. Um, kind of promoting their match coming up on Dynamite. Starting off the episode commercial free. Should be real good. Yeah, I'm hoping they have some type of wonky finish to where they have to uh, run it back at the pay-per-view. I think that would be.
Yeah, this is one of the rare AEW DQs written all
Yeah.
over it. That's a good thing, right? Like, probably should end like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Got to have MJF on that pape.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. After that, we get an acclaimed segment. Max Caster says they usually come out and he raps and has punchlines, but they were fined $5,000 for disparaging company executives. He calls the Young Bucks. They bleeped it, but I'm pretty sure he says Young Cucks and says they're out of touch with what the fans want. Bowen says they're not the same tag team they faced in 2020, and they've won the tag titles and the trio titles just like the Bucks. Max Caster gets ready to do a rap, but Brandon Cutler cuts him off and
Ooh.
now they're fined another $10,000. At this point, Christopher Daniels or Adam Pierce uh, comes out and interrupts and says Tony Khan has reversed their fines. Cutler starts kind of pushing Christopher Daniels a little bit, and Daniels hits him in the head with the clipboard, totally making his glasses cut his face like pretty
Yeah.
bad. Uh, and then the Acclaimed give Brandon Cutler a scissor me timbers. Uh, yeah, pretty cool. I like how Chad, you had a good point about kind of building some heat on this, right?
Yeah. It's kind of a fun juxtaposition where the Bucks, the EVPs are kind of leaning into being a little cartoony, a little goofy villains, and then like how really pissed off and real the Acclaimed are playing it. It's really giving it some good heat, I think. So yeah, I'm kind of interested to see this match coming up, like if they keep up with that route, because it feels kind of like down and dirty to me a little bit. How about you, Chandler?
I thought the acclaimed part was pretty good. I thought they cut a pretty good promo. Again, like what you guys were saying, they're pretty serious about this. They're serious about getting the tag titles back. They're serious about, you know, getting them out of power. I thought the Brendan Cutler bit was okay, and I thought the Christopher Daniels bit was like pretty lame, you know? Just because I'm sick of this. Tony Khan's such a good guy. He came in and saved the day. Yay! I love Tony Khan. Whose favorite person is Tony Khan? Me. Me. I'm sick of it. I'm so sick. Like, I hate it. They would never, if they, I know Vince is different, but if they did this with Vince, it'd be laughed out the building, right? I thought about it with the Dustin promo where he was like, he signed your checks. Like, if someone did that for Vince back in the Attitude Era, they'd be laughed out the building. They'd be the heel. But because Tony Khan's the greatest guy ever and I love him, we gotta suck his all day. So I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of Tony Khan. I don't want to hear his name unless it's Tony Khan has made this official. I that's the only time I want to hear about Tony Khan right now, and that's not what they're doing.
Yeah, I don't know, man. The only way for this to work is for him to like secretly like become a heel or come out as like I was behind all this stuff like at some later point, right?
Yeah. No,
Maybe.
I did actually. I agree with Chandler. I did like it when he was a little more just in the background. When like only time his name would come up was like he's made this match official, and then it just moves on.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's all you
Like,
need.
yeah, keep the focus on the wrestlers. I mean, they're the ones like they're the stars.
What if they replaced all this stuff about Tony Khan? What if they were saying Shad Khan? How would that change it? Would that be better?
I would it would go from annoyance to I don't care,
Yeah,
right? Like, because Shot isn't gonna be on screen, right? I think like
Yeah.
the only way you could make this better would be like if Kenny Omega was like that, like, oh, Kenny Omega, he's making all these decisions, even
yeah,
though he's out with injured. He's fighting the like because Kenny has something real, right? So it'd be like, oh, Kenny's facing adversity to face the Bucks any way he can. Like that might be good. And then it would be, oh, well, Kenny eventually, hopefully, can wrestle a match, right? Because Tony Khan can't wrestle a match. This is like this is okay. Tony Khan is like 2014 Stephanie McMahon, but it's like the face version because he's always getting himself involved in all these storylines, and for what? He's not gonna wrestle. He's getting himself
or is
involved in the
he?
storyline. At least Stephanie McMahon wrestled sometimes. She got her ass kicked sometimes.
Oh, for all we know, he's been secretly training this whole time.
Oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait.
He could learn some martial arts like Eric Bischoff.
Oh
And
yeah. If he comes out in a karate gi, I take this all back. Take this
He's
all
only got a
back.
white belt though.
Yeah, it's fine. I take it back.
Oh my God. Yeah. But yeah, I like how the anger uh from the Acclaimed, it really uh undercuts some of the cartoony goofiness of the Young Bucks. Yeah, they're leaning a little bit towards the goofy stuff. I wish they didn't. I wish it was more um, a real threat, but I don't know. What they want to do. That's what they like. So,
Hmm.
uh, yeah, we'll see. Do you think the Acclaimed are gonna win that qualifier match,
Ugh,
eliminator
no,
match?
no. I don't. I don't think so.
It is an eliminator, so no.
I know it would break new grounds. Is the first time they've ever done that, but I still don't really think they're gonna do that.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully, we're surprised.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we get
Are
swerved
there
on
any
that.
other hot tag teams that are more likely to take the belts off of them?
Well, Private Party just took on the Learning Tree all by
Ooh,
themselves, so maybe
chop
Yeah,
down that redwood.
the
right.
Boys is Outrunners, or the Outrunners is the Boys. That's a
The
pretty
boy
hot tag.
runners.
Yeah. Sorry to spoil a little bit further into the show, but that's a pretty hot topic right now.
Yep, yep. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Can't really think of a better tag team right now. The tag team division is dwindled. I mean, Dax Harwood is out for a good minute. Uh, you guys hear he kept it from the AEW medical team
Oh
that
no.
his back was messed up.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
uh, yeah. He's like, yeah, I shouldn't have done that.
Think?
Yeah, but yeah, it's pretty bad apparently. At least we might get to see maybe some Cash Wheeler singles matches, which we've never really got
Yeah.
to see.
It's always
Dax is
been
the one who does it.
Be fun. Give it a shot. Why not? Maybe he'll pull it out the bag.
Mhm. Yeah. Put him in the Owen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
why not?
Dax was in it last year.
There's a lot of, I hate to say it like this, but there's a lot of big names in that tournament right now. You're going to need some people that are going to take some pins on the first show.
Yeah. Jay
For
Lethal.
sure. He's always that guy. Oh man. Let's see. Yeah, next up we got our no DQ match. Thunder Rosa, Deonna Purrozzo. Um, yeah, this is kind of stemming from the pre-show Double or Nothing match where Deonna Purrozzo cheated and held the ropes while she pinned Thunder Rosa. Um, Deonna attacks Thunder Rosa before the bell. Thunder Rosa grabs a chain and a trash can from underneath the ring. Deonna Purrozzo smashes Thunder Rosa's arm in between the ring and the steel steps. Thunder Rosa tries to slide a table in the ring, but Deonna Purrozzo drop kicks the table into Thunder Rosa. Kind of liked that. That was cool. Thunder Rosa DDTs Deonna Purrozzo on a chair in the ring. This is my favorite part of the match. Never seen it before in my life. Thunder Rosa puts a trash can on Deonna Purrozzo's head, uh, sits her down in the corner, and then sets up a table, but only one half of it to where it's a freaking ramp. And she runs at full speed using that table as a ramp and drop kicks Deonna Purrozzo in the corner while having the trash can over her. Unbelievable. That was great. I'm glad the table held up and like nothing no botch happened because
Right.
it looked great. That was such a great moment. Thunder Rosa kicks out of a pile driver. Deonna Purrozzo hits Thunder Rosa with a camera she stole from a cameraman, and then puts Thunder Rosa in the Venus de Milo on through the ropes, and Thunder Rosa is passed out, so the ref has to call it. Deonna wins. Uh, yeah, it was great. It made Deonna look freaking really like a threat, and it didn't hurt Thunder Rosa, I don't feel in any way, her character and her momentum. Um, but yeah, Deonna Purrozzo needed that because she
Yeah.
lost some pretty high profile matches leading up to this. So yeah, I think that made her uh, level up for sure.
Yeah. She came off for me as like tough. Like that was a Thunder Rosa match is typically stiff and that no DQ. Like go back to her lights out match. Like, holy crap, like she can go. And she took a lot of punishment to pull that win off, I thought. So that it was a really good match.
Yeah, especially that one table spot you mentioned, Dave, where she used it as a ramp. I agree. That was a really fun spot, really fun match. And I was surprised that Deonna won. I really thought they were going to give the win to Thunder Rosa,
Right.
but they gave a big win to Deonna on Collision. So I don't think they have anything planned. Maybe a good Mercedes Monet match down the line for the TBS title, but I don't think they have much planned for her other than that. But hey, it was a good moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, really enjoyed it. After that, we got Dalton Castle versus Hechicero. Dalton Castle, accompanied by the Outrunners, who are now boys. That must have happened on Ring of Honor at some capacity that we don't know about. Uh, and I was delightfully surprised to see Gates of Agony kind of coming out there with Hechicero. I don't know what. Maybe that was a Ring of Honor like storyline too. I don't know, but yeah, that was great. Hechicero is like the definite heel in this. It was great. Yeah, Hechicero overpowers Dalton Castle early on. Uh, Dalton had a few surges of offense, but man, Hechicero had an answer for everything. Uh, yeah, Dalton's a great wrestler. Totally different styles for sure between the two
Yeah.
guys. Um, yeah, Hechicero wins with a head scissors takedown. Uh, then him and Gates of Agony attack Dalton Castle. The Outrunners run out, but they get taken out with ease. Then the part that I liked was Daniel Garcia and Daddy Magic run out with chairs to clear everyone out.
Yeah.
Man, Garcia's getting some TV shine. Like he's been on every
Yeah.
episode for
Every
the
show.
past every show. Cool. I like it, man. I think they're doing him right for sure. Yeah. What do you
Oh
guys
yeah.
think?
I'm not disappointed in his usage at all. They're putting him on TV a lot, but they're probably setting up for a big Will Ospreay match, so that's why. But I'm fine with that. I want to see Daniel Garcia versus Will Ospreay. I'm sure it'll be a fun match. And then for the match itself, I thought it was pretty dang good, but that's just because Hechicero and Dalton Castle are both pretty dang good. So it's just really nice to see them both in this context. And then the Gates of Agony was weird with Hechicero, but I guess it's like to show, hey, he's the heel, he's the
Yeah.
bad guy, and Dalton Castle is the good guy with his good boys. And then I really loved. I don't know who he was yelling at. It might have been Hechicero, but he was like, "You stole my Sega Genesis back in 1997, and I never forgave you." And then they're just like, I don't know what he's saying on commentary. So it was an excellent little bit. I love him so much.
Yep.
My favorite part of the whole thing was the boy runners flexing to the beat of the music. I was like, oh, this is great. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I don't care about the match.
Dude, Dalton Castle has my favorite entrance. Like from the beginning on the ramp to the freaking cape coming up, dude, and the tone of it, the music, the beat, like God, it is so good, man. Yeah, he's a real gem. uh, yeah. I'd like to see him in a prestige show. Didn't we see him one time, Chad? Like one of the first
Yeah.
shows we went to?
Yeah. He was at yeah, was it Roseland 2, I think was the first one we went to?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
on that card.
Yeah, man. So I'd like to see him back. Not that we don't have a great card coming up, but yeah, I'd like to see him locally. But yeah, great stuff. Cool match. I'm glad we got to see Hechicero. I want them to let him do his flaming
Right?
fireballs in his entrance. Like he
I
did
was
that
kind of
one
hoping
time.
for that.
Yeah, I was like, okay, they give Dalton Castle a super long involved entrance. They're gonna let him do his, but they didn't. Uh, after that, we get a little backstage promo from Top Flight and Action Andretti. Basically, Leo Rush walks up and says, "Long time no see" to Dante Martin, because way back in the day when Darius was hurt, Leo Rush and Dante were teaming up together. Uh,
Really?
yeah, they were briefly teamed up after that injury. Uh, and then he says he has history with Action Andretti, which I don't really know about. Must be on the Indies or something. And then he tries shaking Darius's hand, but Darius won't do it. Leo Rush wishes Dante good luck for his TNT Eliminator match, and Top Flight walk away. And then uh, Action Andretti was kind of like, "What? We have history." Like, I thought that was kind of cool. I'm glad they're yeah, I'm kind of feeling like Leo Rush might be coming back to AEW. I don't know. They're giving him a
They gave him
lot
a
of
lot,
shine.
especially
Like the
considering later on in the night. They gave him a
yeah,
lot.
I'm all for it. That makes me my feelers feel good that, he left on such like shaky ground and animosity, and then for that to be resolved and him come back is would be pretty cool for me. So,
Mhm.
yeah. Let's see. After that, we get our Christian Cage segment. This is pure gold. Mother Wayne is standing there. She's getting booed. She does her, "You boo me? You boo me, a mother?" Uh, she introduces Christian Cage. Nigel calls him Dilf of the Year.
He was on one.
Yeah, dude. He says it's the anniversary of Buddy Wayne's untimely passing. Wow, that's pretty crazy, first off. And
Yeah.
then he says, uh, Nick Wayne's father dying was the best thing that ever happened to him. Oh my God, because it led Nick Wayne to him. Uh, did you catch how Mother Wayne and Nick Wayne were kind of looking a little like they were trying hard, real hard to like be into this? Like they had to like talk about that beforehand, right?
Oh
And
yeah.
like this is
Ah, so here's the thing, right? I don't know for sure, but if you watch the Christian Cage interview with Chris Van Fleet, he literally said, "I don't tell anyone what I do when I go out there. I just do it." So I think there is a little chance that he just didn't tell him that, and he just did that. So
oh
a
man.
small chance, but I thought that was an incredible line. I thought the whole promo was great, but continue.
Well, like in between, like right when that was being said, Mother Wayne squeezed Nick's arm, like
Mhm.
real quick, like it was like, I got you, like I
Yeah.
noticed that it was like, oh my God, like, so Christian Cage says, "I love you, son." Nick Wayne has a Father's Day card that looks like it was made by a 5-year-old.
Oh, it's
Uh,
great.
Yeah.
Christian reads it, and then Killswitch reveals a painting of Christian Cage. Uh, Christian Cage just kind of like he calls it fine or whatever, and just
Yeah.
like
It's
doesn't
okay.
even. It's okay. Doesn't react to it. Uh, then he goes back to Nick Wayne's card, praises it, and hugs Nick Wayne, totally ignoring Killswitch. Uh, Christian asks Killswitch why he can't be more like Nick Wayne. The crowd chants Luchasaurus. Uh,
Mm. Not
Christian
his
Cage,
name.
he's like, his name is Killswitch. Uh, Killswitch goes to walk off, but Christian says he needs to be around for what he has to say. And then he says his shoulder was up during his match against Swerve, and he wants them all three to go for the trios titles next. He tells Tony Khan that AEW is his company now and that he is Tony Khan's father. Loved it. What do you guys think of this segment?
Oh man, I I loved it. It's especially like cartoonish and goofy, and then to fast forward to what happened later, it was like, whoa, it went from cartoonish to holy crap, he is an evil genius, like real
Mhm.
fast.
Yeah, this whole promo was great. I liked how, it started off with Nigel absolutely glazing Christian as soon as he came out, just hyping him up as much as he can. I was like, man, this is why Nigel's great because he needs to have like Christian or Tony Storm and be like, oh yeah, they're the best. And then obviously what you said. Before that, he went, I can't believe I'm celebrating the most important holiday in the Rust Belt, but you make do. I thought that was a pretty funny line. And then I liked how like Nick Wayne looked so unironically proud of his letter. It was so funny. He was like, "Yeah, that's a good letter. That's really good. I nailed it with that one." So I just thought it was really funny. And then yeah, he's Tony Khan's father now, so I'm fine with that. It's by law.
Yeah, Tony Khan
Ah,
makes it official
Hmm.
from
Yeah,
Jacksonville.
yeah.
That would be really funny if Tony Khan has made it official. Christian Cage is now his father.
yeah, dude, Christian Cage is doing the best work of his career,
Yeah.
like hands down. Like no one can deny that. Uh, his promos, even his in-ring stuff is freaking great. Like
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love it.
he's got that veteran black magic where maybe physically he can't do it, but he just knows how to tell the story and just get you into it.
His match with Swerve was still my favorite match at Double or Nothing.
Yeah.
It was great. It was so good. Like he can still go. Like he makes Jeff Hardy look like a chump. Like
That's why when everyone was like, "Do the Hardys versus Edge and Christian," and I was like, "No," because Edge and Christian can still wrestle, and I don't want to see the Hardys flop around.
that's what they do. Matt Hardy can't even get up. Like he can't even the way he swings his leg over all awkward to stand up. Oh, I hate
Yeah,
it. I hate it. It's
he
cringy.
looks like me in the morning when I get up.
Didn't he just main event a TNA pay-per-view? That's what I was thinking.
Yep.
Like TNA has fallen off so hard. I'm sure the product's still good, but like remember how much like organic like good faith was in TNA at the
Yeah.
beginning of this year. Like Scott D'Amore's great. They're gonna get Nick Nemeth. Wow, this is gonna be. Oh, they fired him. He's gone. He's gone.
Yeah. Rumor has it he has a non-compete until like the middle of 2025, which
Really?
doesn't make any sense. I don't know how that works or whatnot, but hopefully that's not the case. I want him to take over Ring of Honor. It's kind of what a lot of people are wanting.
Yeah. Uh. Yeah. I didn't even think about that. Free up Tony Khan a bit. Yeah. Do that, please. Please do that.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Or Tony Khan can just buy TNA.
Not now. They're working too much with WWE. WWE
Right.
might buy TNA.
Yeah. Yeah. Hope not. I don't want that tape library to go to them. They're just gonna not use it well and make you pay an arm and a leg for it. But
I mean,
uh
in all fairness, Tony Khan's making you pay to watch Ring of Honor. So
yeah, yeah. Uh but I mean the end game is for it to be like, on Max to where you can go back and watch everything you'd ever want. So he does have a goal.
yeah.
Uh but yeah, yeah, moving along here. We get a Bang Bang Gang promo. Man, it's good to have Juice Robinson back. He says he built Collision brick by brick and broke his back to do it. Colton says the House of Black uh, want a shot at the trios titles, and so does Christian, but Christian will have to get in line. Austin says Jay White's not there, so their match isn't for the trios titles. Uh, yeah, after that, TNT qualifier match for Dante Martin and Lee Moriarty. Uh, man, Lee Moriarty had some freaking swagger, man. He
Yeah.
looks confident. I love it. Like, I almost thought he was going to get the win here, but Dante ended up picking it up. Uh, Pretty even match. Both men looked great. A lot of talent in that ring, and uh, a lot of potential to get even better and better and better. So I can't wait to continue to watch both guys grow and get better. So Dante ends up winning with a frog splash. Dude, that dude gets so high up in the air, and he kind of like does the little like
Uh-huh.
runny thing when he does it. I love it. Uh, Then we got Dante getting jumped by a Go-Go and Shane Taylor. Darius and Action Andretti run out, but they get taken out too. Then we got Leo Rush running out, and dude, he takes out the entire Shane Taylor Promotions. Uh, Looking like a freaking unhuman, speedy little ninja, man. Uh, they're all in the ring, and Dante gives him a nod of approval. Darius still definitely looks unsure, maybe a little angry at him, but yeah, cool stuff. Like I said, I hope Leo Rush just comes back to AEW, and uh, yeah, I want to see more of him.
Yeah, yeah, he's fitting in nicely. Like I said, that's one of my favorite things of the night was just watching him unleash. Like that was crazy. It was like, oh, there he is. Oh, there he is. Oh, there he is. Yeah, how does he do it?
Yeah. I thought this was it was a fine match, nothing too special, but Dante Martin in that ladder match should be a lot of fun to watch. Is he gonna win, guys? Who's picking him? Who do we think? Who do we want? We're all going in on Dante Martin, baby.
I don't know. I foresee another broken leg.
Ooh,
No,
soon?
nice.
Too soon?
Chad. So we got Dante Martin, Takeshita, Mark Briscoe, and Jack Perry so far. And I
Mm-hmm.
believe they had what, 2 or 3 more spots left?
2. I'm gonna
2.
say it's 1 CMLL guy, 1 New Japan guy. That's my prediction.
Probably gonna be Leo Rush.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I'm very fine with that. Yeah, he was one of my like I really had a lot of faith in him when he was in AEW, and I was excited to see him, and like had heard good things about him, and then poof, gone. And then we got to see him at Prestige, Chad, Blackheart Leo Rush. He was a little different gimmick, a little slower, a little more methodical, but yeah, I'm a big Leo Rush fan. I can't wait to see him at uh Clash at the, or what is it called? Combat. Fuck, can't remember what it's called. The Prestige Arena
Like
show we're
Combat
going to.
Clash or something like that. Yeah.
Combat Clash. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Should be great. Can't wait. But yeah, after that we get a Hikaru Shida video package. She's entering the Women's Owen Hart Cup tournament. Awesome. She wants to be a 4-time AEW Women's World Champion, and I'm looking forward to seeing her back on television. It's been too long.
Yeah. Yeah, she's one of those ones where like she's always gone so long that I even almost kind of forget about her. Then she comes back, I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah, dude, her English is getting amazing too. Like she's definitely, like, I know, like, reading interviews, she's like really trying to like master the English language, and
Yeah.
she's doing great.
Yeah. Heads and tails where she was like a year or two ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she's an excellent choice for that Owen Hart tournament. What I kind of was thinking, right? What if it's first round Sheeta and Statlander, and Statlander just squashes her? That would
That'd
be
be
kind
great.
of like, I don't. I'm not saying I'm saying it's one of those like, holy crap, Statlander just squashed her. This is big. Like,
Yeah.
you have that kind of moment in this tournament, it might turn some heads. Like, the first women's champion in AEW, or maybe she wasn't the first, right? But like one of the longest reigning. That's pretty big deal. So
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. That'd be something. But yeah, I am really starting to look forward to this Owen Hart Cup. I don't know how many more entrants are left for each side. I'd like to just sit down and figure out like everyone, like, who's like, there's more women announced, right,
yeah,
than the men.
Willow,
Uh
Statlander,
Mariah May.
Mariah May, Hikaru. So that's 4. I'm assuming we're gonna have 8. And then for the men's side, it's Danielson, uh, Shingo Takagi,
Yeah.
and there's like another guy, right? He just announced himself.
Does Daniel Garcia announce? I thought he had. Maybe I'm
No,
on
I don't think
track.
he's been announced.
Or
Pack.
like, oh yeah.
It's Pack.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Hell yeah, dude. Whoo, that's exciting. Um, yeah, okay. I'm starting to really get into this. I want it to be as entertaining and crucial and uh consequential as the C2, just opposite sides of the year.
Yeah,
If they
right.
can pull that off, I think they're really going to have something here. So, uh really loving it. This is just making me like not be able to wait for the C2 like coming up, like, and that's in the winter, right?
Yeah.
It
Mhm.
culminates at World's End, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Awesome. I love it. Cool. After that, we get Kyle O'Reilly versus Anthony Henry. That kind of made me wonder if JD Drake actually was hurt in that last match we watched with him. Even though he was able to do that awesome moonsault, like he was favoring his knee or foot or something. But yeah, man, they're giving Kyle O'Reilly a lot of TV shine, aren't they?
Yeah, he's awesome. Like,
Maybe they have something big planned for him, or maybe they're just like, eyes. It's one of those eyes willing to take the pin. Get out there, Bucko.
I don't know. I
I
feel
mean,
like something's building with him, like the
mhm.
stuff with like him and Roddy and all that. I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna
Yeah,
feud against them or end up teaming with them, but I feel like they've got some stuff planned for him.
yeah, I
Me
hope
too.
so.
Yeah, we got Roderick Strong on commentary. Yeah, Henry puts up a good fight, but taps to Juji Katami. Uh, yeah, Kyle O'Reilly was looking really good. Um, we got Roderick hinting again, he needs something or someone. What does that mean? Uh, like the logical thing is like, oh, he needs Roddy, but like
Mhm.
I'm kind of thinking this is something else. Like they're gonna pivot to something different. So I'm not really sure. Uh,
Good one.
The- yeah.
but yeah, Kyle O'Reilly looking good. Nobody does a leg sweep like him. Every time
Yeah.
I see it, that's like my new favorite thing. Like I can't wait for his leg sweep in every match. Uh, he's just brutal, man. His like combos, his kicks, and woo, love it. That's why I loved that Malachi Black match he had so much. Like it was just an MMA fight. Um, cool. All right, we're at our main event here. We got the Bang Bang Gang trying to do the Freebird rule, but they're not actually recognizing Juice as a trios champion versus House of Black. Um, at one point, Malachi kind of takes out Juice Robinson and he sits down cross-legged, and Juice pretends to pee on him like a dog.
That was
I
pretty
really
fun
like
early on.
I liked that. Austin Gunn retreats when Brody King tags in. Brody King shoulder tackles both the Guns over and over. All six men end up in the ring facing each other. The Bang Bang Gang do their guns up thing, but the House of Black take them all out in brutal fashion. The Bang Bang Gang isolate Malachi Black for quite a while, and it was pretty weird to see Malachi Black in trouble. Like it was
Yeah.
Yeah.
that was an
Felt
uneasy
wrong.
feeling. It felt
Yeah.
wrong,
No,
but
he
it
sold it perfectly too. Because yeah, I was like I felt uncomfortable.
yeah, dude. Like we don't see that every time, or ever. Uh, Juice Robinson misses a cannonball. Malachi Black tags Buddy Mathews. Buddy goes on a tear, man. He is a beast. And then, unfortunately, he goes for a Meteora, and it looks like he blew out his knee or something, man. Like he like immediately slaps the mat and grabs his knee. Like it that looked legit as hell. And then he like somehow goes over to like cover Juice, but he only gets the two. And then he tries to stand up twice and just collapses. And like, oh no, like that looks so bad. The doctors are checking on him and he gets help and taken into the back. This is now a 3-on-2 match. The Bang Bang Gang go after Brody King. Uh, 3-on-2. Juice Robinson shoots some snot rockets on Brody King, then gives him a cannonball. Malachi Black gets a hot tag and takes out all three Bang Bang Gang members. Man, he looked good in that little sequence. Malachi Black kicks out of a famouser from Austin Gunn. The Guns hit a 310 to Yuma on Brody King. And then Juice gets up to the top rope, but Pac runs out kind of kicks him off balance off the top rope, gives him the finger. Uh, Perfect payback. Loved it. Malachi Black gives Austin Gunn the end for the win. Yeah, we got some payback from Pac. Yeah, man. Christian Cage. Now, this is weird. My recording on Hulu stopped at this point, but I had to watch it on YouTube. Christian Cage comes up on the big screen and says, House of Black, congratulations, but you're not a trio anymore. And then it shows
Ooh.
Buddy Mathews on the ground. Uh, I guess they gave him a concerto. And yeah, the episode ends. So do you guys think they had to pivot there and do that like on the fly? Or was this
Uh,
all just a big planned thing?
um, I think they were planning that, and it's for one reason and one reason only. Uh, they don't typically. Is it a WWE thing or is it also AEW where if they actually injured, they don't show it? Because I know that's WWE, but AEW, if someone like is actually injured, do they show it? Because they showed them
Point.
a lot,
A
Yeah.
lot. A
a
lot, a lot.
lot, a lot, and it's like
Yeah.
if you're trying to make them the faces, which you don't typically see for House of Black, but it's a new day. Yes, it is. Uh, that's probably what they were doing. And it's like, ooh, we're not going to have House of Black go for the trios belts immediately because we're going to have
Yeah.
the patriarchy do it. So
Yeah. And Buddy Matthews is such a good seller. Like at least once a match, I think he's legit injured.
yeah. So
So
I
Remember
feel,
that shoulder one where they had to
yeah.
pop his shoulder back into place?
ugh,
Yeah, like
ugh.
so maybe I mean, could his contract be up? Are they writing him off?
I thought they said that all those House of Black guys have 3 years on their contract.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but I feel like I heard that somewhere.
I don't know. I think it's just a testament to their to really good storytelling that we're even having this conversation. Like if it's legit or if it's just a good story, like who cares? We're buying it.
Yeah, we're talking about it, so they win, right? We're
Yeah.
talking about it, we're speculating about it. We don't know, and sometimes it's kind of nice to be worked, brother.
Yeah.
He did send out one tweet with the praying hands emoji. Uh, Man, so yeah, the fact that we're even wondering is pretty cool. Um, yeah, man. I mean, if not, like Pac would be the obvious third man, brother. Like, I think
It'd
that
be
would.
it'd be interesting if they actually won, because Malachi Black, Brody King, and then Pac all together. It'd be pretty interesting.
Yeah. Can they
Especially with
coexist?
Pac got the mist
Mhm.
at one point.
Oh, did
So
he?
yeah.
Wow, that's long-term storytelling. I'm sure they had it planned the whole time. I'm sure of it.
So yeah, I mean, I kind of want them to just continue with that. Uh, have Pac in them. Maybe they don't win, because so they can have Christian Cage uh, and the patriarchy battle the Bang Bang. I'd rather see the patriarchy against the Bang Bang Gang rather than patriarchy and House of Black plus Pac or whatever. What do you guys?
Yeah,
What would you rather have?
probably the patriarchy one. Do we have
Yeah.
patriarchy win?
Please. I want to see that.
Be interesting. I
Yeah.
don't know if I want it. As much as I love Christian, like I also love the Bang Bang Gang, and I'm always scared. Like if the Bang Bang Gang don't have belts, Jay White's just gonna disappear again. So
Yeah.
He's
I
disappeared now. Where is he?
No, he was there.
yeah, he was. What are you talking about? We all saw him.
Cardboard, carbon copy. Card blade. Uh, but yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed this episode. They were able to give us a great beginning match, really great ending match. They advanced a lot of storyline, a lot of storyline, which yeah, I don't know, like people are gonna bitch about it no matter what. But yeah, I don't really have a lot of complaints. We didn't have to sit through a learning tree.
Yeah. There are dynamites that feel more pointless than this collision, and that kind of sounds
Yeah, I hope
rude,
they keep
but
that up. I hope it wasn't just for the 1 year anniversary because, like, yeah, the wrestling is amazing, but it does need some storyline to kind of move it along.
yeah. I think they were like, Christian, we need you. Go out there and kill it all night. Just kill it.
And he did, man. Uh, yeah, just like think about 3 different Christian Cage segments as opposed to having Jericho all throughout a Dynamite. The
Oh.
difference, the stark difference. Oh my God.
One of those can still
Um,
wrestle. One of those is still entertaining on the mic. And it's not Jericho.
it ain't him. I think another thing that helps is having all these pay-per-views now to where they have to build up to them and advance storylines and book matches for the pay-per-views, and it keeps things speeding along, man. That really helps too. It doesn't feel so stagnant.
Yeah, yeah. When you have 4 months to build to your next pay per view, it's like, we can take the week off.
Mhm. Yeah, momentum dies uh
Yeah.
the old way, but yeah, like this is really good. I'm really enjoying it. Um yeah, I'm gonna catch NXT tomorrow night.
Ooh.
It's just an hour, man. I can't complain. So
Is
that's not
it? I thought it was 2 hours.
Oh, that's an hour.
no, no, just an
What?
hour. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I never knew that. I always thought it was 2 hours for some reason. I don't know why
So
I'm tripping over this.
so yeah, it's just an extra hour onto my wrestling TV per week. From 4 to 5 now. I can deal with that. I can handle it. I'm not watching no Raw or SmackDown because
What?
I don't wanna
YouTube
do
clips,
that.
baby. That's the best way to watch those shows.
Well, yeah, in all
Yep, yep.
fairness, it is a 3 hour show.
Yeah.
3 hour
Are they
versus 1 hour is a big difference.
are they both 3 hours, Raw and SmackDown?
No, SmackDown's 2.
Okay. Okay. That's probably why people like SmackDown a lot better, huh?
Well, and that's typically where Roman Reigns is. That's where Cody is right now. Like a lot of the bigger stars are
Yeah.
on SmackDown.
Yeah. But yeah, while I'm thinking about it, I think I'm gonna need everyone out there to do a huge favor for our channel. Um, Go ahead and dust off the old elbow. Follow Owen Hart's directions on how to climb that top rope. Get up on that puppy and elbow drop that like button. And then we all know how to do a power bomb. I don't need to walk you through that. But go ahead and power bomb that subscribe button. And don't forget to comment and share. Uh, yeah, we're digging doing our podcast here. Definitely gives us something cool to do throughout the week. And if we're going to do a podcast, it might as well be about something we all love. So, but yeah, I'm just lucky to have you guys uh, uh, as friends who love wrestling as much as me. Yeah, I don't even know any other people who are this passionate about
Right?
professional wrestling.
Yeah, I
I
know.
know Chad, you work with one other guy
Yeah.
that's pretty, but he's kind of more into indie stuff, right?
He goes down the whole buffet. He's indies. He used to live in California, so he used to do like work, go to PWG. I guess he'd like put up like chairs and help work security and stuff just so he could get in for free. So but he got to see a lot of those like classic PWG matches and
Cool.
yeah, so he does the whole gamut. He watches most WWE stuff, AEW, so
Yeah, we should have him on the show. Is he interested?
I think he might be. Yeah, we should do that. We should do like pick a cool topic to do a roundtable discussion. The dude is a fountain of knowledge. It's pretty
Yeah,
crazy.
dude. Yeah, he's the only one I can think of between all 3 of us who actually, and I guess our buddy Matt. He's pretty busy, but he might be interested too. But yeah, that could spice some stuff up a little bit. But yeah, there's not a ton of people out there that I know that love wrestling. Uh, yeah, a lot of people consider it a little nerdy, but F them.
Yeah. What do they know, right?
But yeah, awesome. Uh, Chad, go ahead and do your audio realm spiel.
Dance monkey. Oh wait. So yeah, if watching like an hour plus on YouTube is not your thing, but you still want to hear about it, you can check us out on the audio realm, where all major audio podcasts are found, such as Apple, Spotify, iHeart, Amazon, Podbean, and anything else that we should be. We're probably there, and if we're not, leave a comment down below, and I'll make sure we get on your preferred audio platform of choice.
Heck yeah. Yeah, that's really cool. Um, I've been doing a lot of thinking. I should probably do something with our website, something, anything, right?
OnlyFans.
Uh, yeah. But yeah, we'll think of something maybe we can put on that. It's not like we have like bloopers or anything, or like uh
Yeah, I don't
any
edit those out.
any discussions that we do that we don't put on YouTube, but maybe we should. I don't
Yeah.
know. Uh, but yeah, we should do something with that. And yeah, me and Chad are gonna get back in the swing of doing some short form content. We haven't done any of those in a minute, but uh, the drive is still there. We know we need to get on there and do it.
Yeah,
Uh,
hitting that busy season at work, so the spare time has definitely gone down.
yeah. Uh, but yeah, even if man, I could even do just a quick like 5-minute news segment every other day is would be easy. No real editing. Yeah. So yeah, we want to get you more content out there. We want to get recognized. We love your support. We want to get to that magic 1,000 subscriber number to get a little bit of money coming in. That'd be pretty neat to actually
Yeah,
make money talking about something we love. Uh, so yeah, thank you out there. We're at like 272 subscribers right now. Our next big goal is 500. Um, yeah, that's pretty cool. And I guess we should be doing our uh, Forbidden Door predictions here in the next week or so.
Yeah,
Um,
it's coming up sooner than we think.
yeah,
yeah. Cool. Yeah. I don't know if you two have any time to coordinate. Well, I guess Chandler, you didn't watch Clash at the Castle, so that wouldn't really. I was gonna say maybe you guys can do a quick rundown of that, but uh, yeah, yeah, we'll get there. Uh, I really liked your guys' WWE caps too. You were doing for a while. Uh, yeah,
yeah,
maybe now that I'm watching NXT, we can incorporate something like that. But yeah, we're pretty busy. We do have normal everyday working man lives.
yeah.
Yeah. Ever since I went back to a
Blue
restaurant that we
collar.
all know about, my schedule is pretty busy, so I don't have time. And then like when we do Wednesday, we're all watching Dynamite, or we're all busy, so I just don't have the time. But I want to do it again. I want to try to get it
Yeah,
back.
we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Maybe winter time is more our jam for doing a lot of that stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get something pumped out here. Something I still am required to do a 5 reasons why the WWF beat
Yeah,
WCW video.
Yeah.
That's a punishment for
Well,
losing predictions.
I'm sure it's gonna be number one, they were better. Number two, they had better stars. Number three, they were cooler. Number four, Vince McMahon is the best ever. That was satire, by the way. I'm just gonna make that clear. Number five, because WWF is a cooler name than WCW. Boom, made it.
Uh, I'm not gonna lie, watching this Vice TV, Who Killed WCW series is really cool. Like, I know a lot of this stuff has already been, written in books and on other
Books.
documentary
What is this? The
documentaries.
1900s?
But yeah, it's really really eye-opening, kind of a fresh take on it. So yeah, I'm getting a lot of you know, information and reasoning from that. It's really enjoyable. Everyone out there, if you can watch that. But yeah, I think that just about does it. Um, yeah, we'll be back at you with a Dynamite review. Yeah, I was looking up the card here. We got that MJF Roosh match.
No
We
commercial
got
break to
that,
start the show.
yeah,
Yeah,
no
they'll
commercial
jam them
break.
all into the women's segment.
We've got uh let's see.
It was that big
That
8-man tag.
yeah, with Zack Sabre Jr. involved. Uh I think we have the Tony Storm Mina Shirakawa contract signing
Yeah, they
happening on
announced that
that.
on Dynamite. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to Dynamite. I think it's gonna be pretty fun. Oh yeah, we got that Jericho and Big Bill versus Private Party. At least we probably won't get a learning tree segment. I
Oh,
hope.
we will. Don't kid yourself. He'll give himself a promo. Remember when we were okay with him when he first started talking to Hook? Like we were
Yeah.
okay with it, and now we're here. Now we're way worse than we were. I don't know if I'm at the point where I'd rather have the Golden Jets, because at that point he's bringing down one of the best wrestlers in the company to his level, but we're almost there. If he gets like someone that's like good involved with him, we're almost there. Samoa Joe saving Hook and Shibata saved them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and we have the Acclaimed versus the Young Bucks on Dynamite also. So we'll see. Eliminator match. We know how those go.
Is this where they finally swerve us?
God, I hope.
Will they swerve when they drive? Swerve when they drive?
Maybe.
get it.
Me, you have lost your mind.
But cool, yeah. Yeah, I think that just about does it. Thank you everyone out there. Thank you, Chad. Thank you, Chandler.
Thank you, Daver.
Cool, yeah. I think that'll do it, and I'm gonna do the thing now. Bye. See ya.
Peace.
Bye bye.